And that is the cachet of President Donald Trump that is dissipating before our very eyes. Everything on the right seems to be unraveling. It seems to be chaos brewing. And I think everybody needs to pay attention to it because, damn it, it don't look like it's going to go away.
So Stephen A. Smith just dropped some serious political analysis about Trump's crumbling support. And honestly, he's seeing what a lot of sports analysts recognize. When your core fan base turns on you, the game's over. We're watching a complete coalition collapse in real time. Let's break this down.
You got the MAGA right against this man. This is some crazy, crazy stuff going on right here. We never predicted this stuff would happen. But with the war in Iran, the attacks in Gaza, the Epstein files, which just won't go away, you got a whole...
The Iran situation he's referencing has been absolutely devastating. Oil hit $95 a barrel. Gas prices spiked to $4.50 nationally. When your working class base is paying extra $60 per fill-up, economic loyalty evaporates fast. That's exactly the pressure fracture we're seeing.
But I'm bringing all of that up to say that it doesn't appear, regardless of how turned off we may be, that Trump is doing that awful of a job. But if you listen to the folks on the right who have been staunch supporters of his, oh my Lord, they are going against him.
He's absolutely right about this disconnect. The jobs numbers look decent on paper, but polling shows 68% of Republicans think the economy's heading wrong direction. When your own supporters reject good economic data, that's a messaging failure of historic proportions.
It's not just pretty hard to listen to him speak when you compare it to how former President Barack Obama sounded whenever he gave a speech. I mean, to listen to Trump, it's just hard. Half the time he comes across as incoherent. He's mumbling and stumbling and bumbling. I mean, he don't sound much better than Joe Biden. He don't sound much better than Joe Biden did. I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. He just doesn't.
This communication critique hits hard because it's coming from someone who's built his career on sharp political analysis. The mumbling, the incoherence, when even sympathetic observers are noting cognitive decline, that's politically fatal territory we're entering here.
Look at right-wing zealot himself, Alex Jones, and what he's saying.
Alex Jones turning on Trump is like Michael Jordan's trainer saying he can't play basketball anymore. Jones has been the ultimate loyalist for 8 years straight. If he's jumping ship, the foundation has completely cracked.
Oh my Lord. Did you hear what that man just said? That's Alex Jones, y'all. I mean, that man is so right. I don't know if he knows how to turn left. That man said Trump is gone. That's what he said.
Jones calling for mobilization against Trump is seismic. This guy defended him through January 6th, through every controversy. The Iran war failures and economic pressures have pushed even the most extreme supporters past their breaking point.
We need to mobilize against him and the neoconservatives. That's what he said. And he also, of course, said to mobilize against the Democrats. That's a given. But he's talking about turning against a whole bunch of Republicans out there.
This three-way fracture is unprecedented. Traditional Republicans, MAGA loyalists, and far-right extremists all breaking in different directions. It's creating exactly the political void that opens up massive opportunities for Democrats in these midterms.
How about right-wing zealot, the dude in his 20s, but got a following now? Got that young audience out there now, converting a lot of cats to conservatism and beyond. I mean, on the right, Mr. Nick Fuentes. If you haven't heard this, I mean, I hope you sit down. You might catch a heart attack.
Fuentes commands serious influence with young conservatives, over 800,000 followers across platforms. When someone who's been recruiting young people to the far right is talking about switching sides, that's generational political damage happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Nick Fuentes, a far-right extremist, to say the least, who is talking about going to the other side, quote, just to fuck you. That's what he said. You go on American Jewish Community website?
When your most extreme supporters are threatening to vote Democrat just to mess with you, that's beyond political rebellion. That's complete ideological breakdown. These aren't moderate defections. These are your true believers walking away.
I mean, what the hell is going on in America? You talk about only in America. This is some only in America stuff right here going on. This stuff is crazy. It's unbelievable. Left got a chance after all. Left got a chance. If the Democrats just don't do anything, grab some lunch, some dinner, chill out on Capitol Hill, don't do anything, don't say anything. Because the way Trump is going right now, the more he talks, the more he alienates his base.
The strategy he's describing is brilliant. Democrats literally just need to stay quiet and let this implosion continue. Trump's Iran war struggles and constant unforced errors are doing the opposition research for them.
And without his base, he stands no chance. Meaning of the GOP winning the midterms. We ain't talking about him running for a third term. This stuff is crazy. It's unbelievable that we're watching this.
The math is brutal but accurate. Republicans need that Trump base energized for 2026 midterms. With approval among core supporters dropping from 89% to 71% and third-party threats emerging, the coalition arithmetic just doesn't work anymore.
Did y'all see that? Did you see Fuentes break down what he hasn't done? He broke it down better than the Democrats. He broke it down better than the Democrats. There's no border wall. There's no flourishing economy. You got the war in Iran. You understand? He's breaking it on. He's breaking it down better than the Democrats.
Having your own supporters make the opposition's case is politically devastating. Fuentes just delivered a more effective Democratic talking points memo than anything coming out of the DNC. That's campaign malpractice at the highest level.
Everybody is turning against Trump. Few as consistently, however, and as cogent and as surgical as Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly carries massive credibility with suburban conservatives, the exact voters Republicans desperately need. Her surgical takedowns hit different than fringe criticism because she represents mainstream conservative media legitimacy.
Trump has gotten in his own way because he won't shut the hell up. Every time he's on camera, he looks worse. He's not coherent. He's mumbling and stumbling. You got people on the right bringing him on and just letting him ramble and just letting him talk, not realizing the more you do it, the more he sounds like Biden did. It's pretty bad. And it's getting worse.
The communication failures during this Iran crisis have been staggering. Every press appearance, every rally speech just reinforces the cognitive decline narrative. When you're managing multiple international crises, looking confused is politically fatal.
And at the rate it's going to cost the GOP the midterms. And once the Democrats regain at least one house of Congress, that's where you can neutralize them.
Divided government would absolutely neutralize Trump's agenda. Democrats controlling even one chamber means no major legislation, constant investigations, and political gridlock through 2028. That's the exact scenario being set up here.
His own base is turning against him. Things are very, very bad right now, regardless of how to make it look. About the only thing that looks worse is the city of New York, which is where I'm going right now. Because I got to talk about my city, who is crumbling worse than Washington as far as I'm concerned.
This broader analysis shows why his political commentary resonates. He's identifying systemic failures across institutions. When both Washington and major cities are struggling simultaneously, that creates the perfect storm for massive political realignment.